All right. I will be, is that working? I will be reciting the Sermon on the Mount. Not all of it, because that would be very long, but the best parts, at least my favorite parts. Some consider this to be the most important speech ever written. I personally find it very perplexing, disturbing, but yet consoling at the same time. I'm especially perplexed by the way Christ chose to end the sermon. So here goes.
This is Daniel London.
We're starting over.
Reciting the Sermon on the Mount.
With my interpretive dancer assistant.
Yes, please. How do I zoom?
Now, I'm starting with the Beatitudes. Yeah, this one.
Oh, okay.
This is all impromptu. So. This might be hard, but here we go. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful.
Michelle, you want to laugh, don't you? You want me to take the
For they will be
the
shown
camera?
mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. For in the same way, they persecuted the prophets who were before you. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled by men. You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven. You have heard that it was said to the people long ago, "Do not murder, and anyone who murders will be subject to judgment." But I tell you, anyone who is angry with his brother will be subject to judgment. Again, anyone who says to his brother, "Racha," is answerable to the Sanhedrin. But anyone who says, "You fool," will be in danger of the fire of hell. You have heard that it was said to the people, "Do not commit adultery." I tell you, anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. If your right eye causes you to sin, gouge it out. Throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to be thrown into hell. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to be thrown into hell. You have heard that it was said, "Eye for eye and tooth for tooth." But I tell you, do not resist an evil person. If someone strikes you on the right cheek, turn to him the other also. If someone wants to sue you and take your tunic, let him have your cloak as well. Yes.
Oh my god.
If someone forces you to go 1 mile, go with him 2 miles. Give to the one who asks you. Do not turn away from the one who wants to borrow from you. You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be sons of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous.
It's like from the Happy Hands Club.
If you love those who love you, what reward will you get? Are not even the tax collectors doing that? And if you greet only your brothers, what are you doing more than others? Do not even the pagans do that?
I'm not trying to be pagan.
Be perfect, therefore, as your heavenly Father is perfect. We're just getting started here.
Be careful not to do your acts of righteousness before men, to be seen by them.
Be careful not to do your acts of righteousness before men to be seen by them. If you do, you will have no reward from your Father in heaven. So, when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and on the streets to be honored by men. I tell you the truth, they have received their reward in full. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven where moth and rust do not destroy and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, which you will wear. Is not life more important than food and the body more important than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to his life? And why do you worry about clothes? See how the lilies of the field grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you that not even Solomon, in all his splendor, was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today, and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, will he not much more clothe you, O you of little faith? So do not worry, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or what shall we wear? For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Ask, and it will be given to you.
Ask, and it will be given to you.
Seek, and you will find.
Seek, and you will find.
Knock, and the door will be opened to you.
Knock, and the door will be open to you.
For everyone who asks receives. He who seeks finds. To him who knocks, the door will be opened. Which of you, if his son asks for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will give him a snake? If you then, though you are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good gifts to those who ask him? So, in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. For this sums up the law and the prophets. Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall because it had its foundation on the rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash.
While you're talking, I do a still shot.
Be like, yeah. You're recording right now, aren't you? Nice. Well, we're at the speech thing. Isn't that gross? Look around. It's gonna be packed. I'm scared. Like balloons and stuff. We're going to lead with passion and civility.
Yeah, because he's a model. Put it on his rear.
Well, the belt's not.
You want me to help you?
Yeah.
Arch your back, Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear?
Here, it's better from this angle. Let me do it.
See, it was a moment.
Oh,
This thing's let me do it. I know.
do it again.
We keep killing these moments.
She's eager, man. Here. Put this frame on your booty. You need to
Let
let
it rest there.
There you go.
What do you...
Oh, look how cute he is. Oh, there's a face shot. He's not just a piece of man meat.